I was hired to plan my ex-best friend's dream wedding. She has no idea it's me behind the emails. The request landed in my company in Mars on a rainy Tuesday, seeking full-service wedding planning for 150 guest celebration, September 2023. Nothing unusual for Eternal Moment's wedding till I saw the name. Vanessa Mitchell. My hands froze over the keyboard. The same Vanessa who ghosted me after 8 years of friendship when I needed her most. The same Vanessa who told our entire friend group I was too depressing after my mom died. The Vanessa who now wanted me well, my company to plan her perfect day. She'd never know it was me. My legal name, Alexandra, appears nowhere on our website or correspondence. Chapter Zen calls me Lexi now, and after 5 years, an entirely new haircut, and losing the 30 pounds grief piled on, I barely recognize myself. All client communication happens through our company email managed by me. My business partner Morgan walked by my desk. "You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost." "Something like that," I murmured, already crafting a response. Grinny detached. "We'd be delighted to help create your dream celebration." I should have passed her to another planner. I should have, but something dark and curious unfurled inside me as I scheduled our first virtual consultation, creppered off due to technical issues. Vanessa hadn't changed, still laughing too loudly at her own jokes, still interrupting, still expecting the world to bend to her wishes. Her fiancé, Jason, seemed nice enough, quiet, with kind eyes that looked slightly overwhelmed. "My vision is timeless elegance," she explained. "Nothing cringeig that I'll regret in photos. I've dreamed about this day since I was 8. I knew I'd heard about her dream wedding for years, the cascade of white peonies, the string quartet, the specific shade of blue for bridesmaids' dresses. I still had the scrapbook we'd made in high school filled with magazine cutouts and scribbled notes. I understand completely," I typed in our chat. "I'll prepare some initial concepts based on your vision." Over the next 6 months I planned Vanessa's perfect wedding, every detail meticulously selected, every vendor carefully vetted. I was the invisible architect of her happiness, the ghost in the machine making magic happen. I kept waiting for satisfaction, for the twisted pleasure of knowing I could ruin everything with one email, one accidental booking error. But it never came. Instead, something unexpected happened. Through our constant exchanges, her anxious midnight messages, her tearful phone call when her mother criticized her dress choice, her genuine gratitude when I found the exact vintage cake topper she wanted, I began to see a Vanessa I didn't recognize. She mentioned therapy. When discussing the seating charge, she insisted on placing her fiancé's socially anxious cousin at a comfortable table rather than hidden in the back. "I used to be terrible about stuff like that," she wrote, "but I am trying to be more considerate now." My old friend Alexandra Collins. We had a falling out years ago when I was an absolute nightmare to her during the hardest time in her life. I've been trying to find her to apologize, but she's disappeared. If by some miracle she gets this invitation, I want her to know. I am sorry I was young and selfish and terrified of grief. I stared at those words until my vision blurred. Tomorrow is Vanessa's wedding. Everything is perfectly arranged, the cascade of white peonies, the string quartet, the specific shade of blue. In my office sits an RSVP card I never sent, and beside it my resignation letter. After the honeymoon, Vanessa will receive an email introducing her to her actual wedding planner. Morgan attached will be a photo of me and a simple note. "Some people change, some friendships deserve a second chance. Sometimes the most unexpected path to healing is through planning someone else's perfect day."